Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a full moon in Sagittarius reading for my dearest Pisces. Pisces, this full moon in Sagittarius took place on June 14th, and it fully invites us to explore and define our truth, but balance that truth with clear, rational logic and objectivity. With the sun, in fact, finding Gemini, Sagittarius wants to look at the big picture. So we're challenged to find that middle ground. All full moons are about letting go, as many of you already know. So we're being asked to take a look at what ideologies need to be released so we can have a clean slate. And are there any belief systems that no longer hold truth for us? Jupiter, this full moon's ruler, is asking us to have courage, to take risks, and to stand tall in our sense of self. All right, my dear Pisces, so if these messages do resonate with you, I am going to ask that you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And just a friendly reminder that my full moon readings are not all explicitly about love, although they certainly can be. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what messages come through for my dearest Pisces for this full moon in Sagittarius reading. Clear messages and guidance for my dearest Pisces, please. All right, so your energy, we've got the Seven of Pentacles. What you're leaving behind, we have the Three of Cups. What you're moving towards, we have the Four of Pentacles. What you need to know, we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. What you need to do, we have the King of Cups in reverse. Okay, so it's about no longer giving to a situation here, Pisces, emotionally or financially or physically. Spirit's telling you that you need to recover your energy. That's what I'm getting. You have your energy, the High Priestess in reverse, as additional messages. And your final outcome advice energy is the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, your overall energy, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So we have a lot of people showing up here in this reading, Pisces. For some of you, this absolutely is going to be a love reading. And I'm seeing very clearly some of you may have rushed into a connection, or you may have, like it was something that was once, it was like a lot of fun, but it feels like there's something off. Okay, there's not stability, or there's a lack of compatibility. So you're in the energy of the Seven of Pentacles. So watching, waiting, taking a look at the past, doing a life review or relationship review. And I'm kind of getting, even though the Three of Cups is like a fun, flirting, wanting to date, celebratory energy, I kind of feel like some of my Pisces are feeling like you're questioning a decision to enter into some sort of contract or relationship with someone. It may have been a lot of fun. I feel like there might have been, like some of you are feeling like somehow you were a little bit under the influence. Again, I'm not saying that you were. I'm just saying you're like, he's looking really closely at that Three of Cups and almost like, what was I thinking? That's what I'm getting. The Four of Pentacles is you're moving towards this energy of holding back and holding on to what you've earned, what you've worked for. I feel like, my Pisces, you don't want to give to this situation anymore. Again, it might be a job, it might be a financial investment, or it could be a relationship. And I'm seeing that very clearly. This is your energy, the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups in reverse. It's like it's become something that's burdensome or emotionally draining for you. I feel like also it has been draining your finances. Some of you, you are reevaluating a particular relationship, and with this Knight of Pentacles energy in reverse, I'm kind of feeling like there's a lack of balance. Like you might be dealing with somebody or working for a company or with a group of people who aren't putting in the work, and they're sort of expecting you to do all of the work. And I think at first you were really into it and really excited and, thought this was a really great idea. But you're starting to realize that it's kind of draining your finances or your emotion, your emotional energy, if that makes sense. It's draining you. The High Priestess energy is telling me, when this card is showing up in reverse, that there's been some sort of major reveal here. I feel like you're seeing this person or this situation very differently, and I feel you just want to protect your energy. Now your final outcome, we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. So some of my Pisces, you are going to be moving in a different direction. There may be something here that's very triggering for you, but more than anything, I feel like it's going to be triggering or create some drama for the person or the people that you're dealing with. But I kind of feel like it's time. We just have so many people. We have knights, we have kings, we have queens showing up here. And I feel like a lot of my Pisces, you just want to pull back. So let's go ahead and see what this is. So we have the Seven of Pentacles. So it's like you're doing that life review, a relationship review. And it's just interesting how he's looking right at that Three of Cups. You know, there might be a lot of gossip, or you might, I just feel like some of you are looking at the situation, and whether you believe in glamours or spells or not, or you're just thinking, you know, that was a lot of fun, but it isn't quite in alignment with who I am or what I need at this time. So let's see, Seven of Pentacles energy and the Two of Swords. So yeah, you're definitely at a crossroads here. You're experiencing some tension. If this is about a particular relationship, whether it's romantic or otherwise, I think you've definitely pulled back. You're weighing up your options. There's something here that's not working for you is what I'm getting. And we see the Fool card. Yep, you're ready for a new journey. I think there's some burdens here with this situation. Either you just have too many responsibilities, or you're pulling somebody else's weight. You know, like it's like I'm just getting you're ready to fly. You're ready to move on to different horizons, switch timelines, move away from whatever this might be. The Three of Cups energy and the King of Swords in reverse. Some of my Pisces, you are dealing with somebody who wasn't quite honest with you. Again, whether it was a boss or there was, you know, something in the fine print that that you missed, or that, you know, I feel there's an energy here of manipulation with this Three of Cups. I feel with the King of Swords, you may have been dealing with somebody who's quite selfish. I'm also seeing too, like I feel with this High Priestess energy, somebody has shown you their true colors. Again, it's like once this person or these people became comfortable, you started to see that, ooh, you know, this isn't really meant for me. And we see the Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah, there's somebody here who hasn't been completely emotionally honest with you, or they presented themselves as very different than who they actually truly are. I am getting with this Four of Pentacles energy, some of my Pisces, you might start to feel like you've been charmed or you are being used here, maybe for finances. It could just be energetically, because I don't feel this Knight of Pentacles energy is necessarily your energy, although I do think you want to stop giving to whatever situation this is, because there's something that feels off, okay? It doesn't feel right, and it feels like it's really turned you upside down, like all of these court cards are in the reverse. And so it's like there's, you know, and I can see that with the Two of Swords, you're at a crossroads and you're pulling back. There's something that isn't working for you. And I feel like also it's like you were pulling somebody else's weight, or you were doing too much, feeling charmed or used here. So with the Four of Pentacles, this is about stability. The Knight of Swords, yeah, some of my Pisces, you are literally cutting somebody out. You might have exposed or revealed that, you know, exposed a narcissist here is what I'm seeing. That could be in any capacity, again, work, romance, family situation. There is a considerable amount of drama here. There's a lot of people involved. And the Six of Cups, yeah, I feel my Pisces, you want to return to joy. You want to salvage like what you have, what you can from this particular situation, but it's like you're ready with the Fool card to take whatever's yours, pack lightly, and move in a different direction. Some of you may be leaving a particular connection, and like you're taking your kids with you. You know, you're okay with that. I feel like even though there's some challenges there, it's like you and yours are on you're protecting what's yours and moving away from this situation. It's a very interesting energy. And for some of you, it's not a relationship. It's like a job, or it's something. I do feel a lot of my Pisces with that Seven of Pentacles energy and the Two of Swords, like you're starting to feel misled, or you feel like you were misled by whatever this person or situation presented themselves as initially. And with the Knight of Swords there in reverse, I feel there's been some fighting, bickering, arguing, a considerable amount of drama. And with the Six of Cups, it's like you don't want that anymore. You want to bring, you want ease to be in your relationships and in your life and in your love. And yeah, and I completely concur. I completely agree. Like, it feels like you need to move away from this situation, because it feels with the King and the Knight of Swords in reverse, it feels like there's drama, and it feels like this drama is keeping you in reactive mode and out of your loving presence and your balance. So what you need to know, the King of Pentacles energy in reverse and the World card. Some of my Pisces, this is a situation that's been considerably draining for you, emotionally, physically even. You may be starting to, like, there might be like energy blocks, or this is manifesting itself in whether it's headaches, or you haven't been taking as good care of yourself because you're feeling really stressed, really drained, overextending yourself. This is coming to an end, the World card. I'm also seeing too the King of Pentacles in reverse. If you were dealing with somebody who was sort of lazy or manipulative here, because I'm getting King of Pentacles, King of Swords energy, I just get this energy of my Pisces feeling as if you were being charmed or used by this person or this situation or this group of people, and you're putting an end to it. I think you're focused more on your stability, and for some of you, you're doing it for your children, or you're doing it for, just because you want to hold on to everything that you've worked hard for. And we see the Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, a lot of my Pisces, you're leaving, you're making a decision to move away from some sort of partnership, whether it be romantic or otherwise. What you need to do, King of Cups in reverse. Some of my Pisces, you've been experiencing considerable creative blocks. And it's like you want to return to doing the things that bring you joy with the Six of Cups. So whether it's a hobby, or if you're naturally creative, if you create music or write poetry, this situation has been like really pulling, draining that energy. And so I feel like Spirit's saying what you need to do, King of Cups in reverse, detach emotionally from the situation. Tower moment. It's a major paradigm shift that's going to bring you a lot of happiness. I feel a lot of my Pisces, there's some guilt or shame, or there's a little bit of a fear of how this person is going to react, or how this group of people, or how this job or the company is going to react to you sort of being on your way, packing your things and moving. And that's not going to be for all of you that you're just moving. I mean, some of you, you're just, you're leaving this situation because it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel like your worth and value is being honored. In fact, it feels like you're being drained on many different levels. But Spirit's highlighting this is a major tower moment, but it's a good tower. Because it's like it just feels like there's some sort of parasitic energy around my Pisces. And again, this may be something that you've already ended, and this reading is just confirmation for you that you've done the right thing, that you're calling in your happiness. You have the Sun card. So again, Sun card can be, things are getting so much better. There's growth and expansion once you move away from whatever situation this is that was depleting your energy and keeping you stagnant. Spirit wants you to really trust your intuition, Pisces, because some of you, I'm feeling like you either ignored red flags, or your intuition was sort of sounding off. And I keep going back to the Seven of Pentacles, looking at the Three of Cups, like feeling like you were like under some sort of spell, or like you were under the influence, like looking at like, why did I do that? Why did I allow this to go on for so long? Spirit doesn't want you to beat yourself up, but Spirit does want you to always trust your intuition. That Piscean intuition is, it's not infallible, but it's so strong. Yeah, and you're stepping up here with that King of Wands. He's very strong, he's very balanced, but look, he's swimming with sharks. He's surrounded by sharks. So I'm just seeing there's a card in another deck that I use quite often, and it says swim away from the shark, and that's what I'm getting here, Pisces. It's a little bit of a warning. Some of you already know this. Yeah, this is, you deserve somebody or something that's more compatible with you, emotionally, physically, financially. With the Four of Pentacles in reverse, it's time to let go. And you may have been holding on to this situation for whatever reason. For some of you, because there are children involved. For some of you, because there was a group of people that you felt maybe were relying on you, or, or whatever it is. But it is, Four of Pentacles is, it's time to let go. Time to let go so that you can, because this situation was dimming your light. You're going to see that if you haven't already. The Queen of Wands in reverse is also, you know, oftentimes she can be the other woman. She can be somebody who's very triggered, angry, dramatic. You know, she's the one who's going to pick up a cup and throw it across the room type energy. Some of you, absolutely, you are dealing with somebody like that, okay? And I do want you to very much so protect yourselves. But I'm also seeing not like you, there could be high drama in you moving away from the situation, Pisces, and that may be why you are sort of evaluating and strategizing how to do this correctly. But I'm seeing here with the Queen of Wands energy in reverse, it's about you also giving permission to yourself to release yourself from a contract that just doesn't work for you anymore. The Queen of Wands energy also tells me that you do need to do some healing work. And we see the Ace of Cups. Yeah, this is a blocked heart chakra. You are feeling very emotionally drained, and for many of you, you are dealing with this energy. And you know, the King of Swords, the Knight of Swords in reverse, all of these court cards and reversals, you could be dealing with somebody who's very, very unhealthy, or at least very unhealthy for you. And with the Ace of Cups, it's a blocked heart chakra. And many of my Pisces, yes, you are going to feel a sense of loss or lack when it comes to leaving behind the situation, because I think there was a lot of potential here. I think there's a lot of emotion here involved, but for a lot of you with that Fool card, it's time to fly. It's time to move. Hanged Man, that's your energy. You're seeing things differently. And that's what I get from the beginning to the end of this reading with that Seven of Pentacles. It's like you're pulling back and you're seeing a person or a situation very differently than when you entered into this contract or this agreement. And I do feel very strongly that you have to give yourself permission to course correct. And there may be some guilt or some shame that's wrapped up in making this decision. But I feel like Spirit's saying it's absolutely time. We have the High Priestess and the Hanged Man in reverse. It's time for movement. It's almost like you've seen what you need to see. You know what you need to know. Trust your intuition about what this path forward means for you. And Queen of Cups in reverse again. I feel you are dealing with somebody highly, highly manipulative, or this is a very emotional situation. Not all of you is it a romantic situation or a marriage or relationship. It could be, like I said, with a family member. There's definitely a lot of like emotional drama wrapped up in this. And I do feel that somebody or a group of people are going to be very triggered by you moving on, Pisces. But there's nothing more clear than these two cards, the Tower and the Sun, that you bring this tower down. You take a look at false foundations, false beliefs. And again, this Sagittarius energy, this full moon ruled by Jupiter, is asking us to have courage, to take risks, and to stand tall in our truth and our sense of self. And it's right here in this reading that there's something here that just isn't working or hasn't been working or isn't right for you. You know, and for some of you, it's about leaving like a particular job or industry and starting your own business, or just moving into something that just feels more in alignment with you. So Spirit's saying motivating others. So your positivity and tenacity can invigorate others in powerful ways. Use this strength as a method to help others be their best self. Yeah, and I also feel too, like a lot of you, if this is a situation where it was abusive or it was oppressive in some way, just remember, and especially those of you who have children, just remember that this is taking a lot of strength and courage to move away from this. And it's not an easy situation by any means, but you are affecting those that you're energetically linked to by saying no to being in a situation that dims your light, or that you know, or that, you know, that staying in a situation that isn't in alignment for you, whether it be a job or a relationship. And we see mission work. So some of my Pisces join forces with like-minded souls whose mission is to support and empower people in other communities. So for some of you, it's like a career change. Like you might be moving out of an industry that you feel like, you know, isn't necessarily aligned with your integrity or your values, and you're doing more, you know, something that you feel benefits, you know, the collective or the environment, or working with some of you, you are, you know, like, I don't know, it's like I'm getting energy of like joining the Peace Corps or going to do volunteer work. Again, that's not going to be for all of you. But yeah, you're definitely leaving you're leaving a situation behind that just doesn't work for you anymore. And what I love about this is, you know, for some of you, if this is something that's happened quite some time ago, I do see that this is you calling in like-minded souls. So whether that's a counterpart, you know, a romantic partner, somebody who, you know, shares the same vision, somebody who's, because I'm feeling like some of you, you're dealing with people who are I'm getting like very reptilian energy. I'm getting very people who are very 3D, very superficial. And like I said, you may not have sort of seen that at first, but you're seeing it now. And that could be, and so it's like you're joining forces with people who share your vision. And we see publishing. Authors have one thing in common. They have a story to tell and an audience hungry for their unique perspective. So some of my Pisces, this is going to be, it's going to be really helpful and healing for you to, to write about this. I feel that a lot of you coming out from a difficult situation, others are going to learn and be inspired by the strength and courage that you've had to make these changes. All right. And we see channeling. Utilize your clear and powerful connection to spirit to be their messenger when guidance is needed. So absolutely, we see the High Priestess and the Hanged Man in reverse, telling me here that you absolutely have to trust your intuition when it comes to this situation, Pisces. Okay. I do apologize if you hear banging in the background. They're doing construction still in and around where I am right now. So let's see. Clear messages and guidance for my Pisces regarding love and romance for this full moon in Sagittarius. So yeah, sunglasses. So yeah, this is watching. There's that Seven of Pentacles. For those of you where this resonates as a love relationship or a romance, a lot of you, you're seeing this person or this situation through new or fresh eyes. You may feel like, wow, this person really is gaslighting me, or I do feel this person, if it's a relationship, that like they're not going to, or they don't want to let you go so easily. Okay, maybe some of you know that and you're hesitant because of that. All right, we see I like you. So I do feel that for some of you with the Three of Cups, like this is a situation that, and obviously if you have children with this person or it's been a long-term commitment, it might be a little different for you. But I feel like the Three of Cups energy is like, it was fun, you were flirting, it was fun and exciting, but it's like you're uncovering something deeper here, and it doesn't feel like it's completely in alignment with you. Now for others of my Pisces, like I said, you're leaving behind, or you have already left behind somebody who was quite unhealthy or toxic for you. And I see that there may be unexpectedly somebody else coming in. This could also indicate that you have a secret admirer. And we see hammer, sabotage. So somebody here, I feel, has sabotaged this connection. I think you're probably taking a look at that because I feel there was so much potential here if this is a love and relationship situation, but they weren't completely honest with you, or they showed you a side that you just really didn't like or don't like. Again, somebody here may have been very jealous is what I'm getting, because I'm getting like interrogation and gaslighting and like stalking. So some of you, you realize you were dealing with somebody that was just way too controlling. And that King of Swords energy in reverse and the Knight of Swords energy in reverse, all of these reversals, like it's quite heavy energy here that you've been dealing with. Some of you, again, the hammer card is about, there's this back and forth about, should we work this out? Again, it's going to be completely up to you, but where I'm standing here, it doesn't feel really good. All right. So I do feel that, that some of my Pisces with this Four of Pentacles energy, the energy of rebuilding or working on it, is you sort of rebuilding after what you've been through here. And yeah, Spirit's saying, you know what, it's time, stop the pattern. This person that you're dealing with may be really triggered and have some serious abandonment issues here. Remember, Pisces, you can't love somebody into a healthy state, and it's not necessarily your job to always make everybody else feel safe and secure. Obviously, I'm not saying to abandon your responsibilities. Obviously, I'm not saying to, completely be, self-centered and like shirk responsibilities or leave dependence or anything, but the energy and the storyline that I'm picking up on is that it's like kind of enough is enough. And it's and whether this person that you're leaving behind is triggered or not, it's time for you to do the right thing for you. Sorry about that. All right. Yeah, I feel like it's time. It's time for this new beginning. It's time to stop giving to this situation. Absolutely. All right, let's see what angel messages Spirit has for my dear Pisces. All right, I am imaginative. Absolutely, that's Pisces energy, right? You are an original, innovative thinker and an excellent communicator. You have a great talent for using creativity to convey your ideas, and your optimistic attitude has an uplifting effect on others. Okay, absolutely. So again, there's something here about you motivating and uplifting others. Some of you are working on, it's interesting, some of you are working on creating, I heard like a fantasy novel, but that's not going to be for all of you. Very specific message, but you're really working on like creating something that maybe children's books or something like that. Again, not for all of you. Number 44, I love this. This is one of my favorite numbers. And it's a master number. Your angels are encouraging you to continue on your present life path with diligence and determination, and even greater success will come in the future. Yeah. And for some of you, you're realizing even if it wasn't a long-term commitment, or maybe it was a job, it was pulling your energy, it was draining your energy, and you weren't able to give to whatever this creative endeavor is, or what, you know, whether it's a business or, you know, writing, creating music, whatever it might be. And 77, it is going to take you being brave and courageous, but you have so much spiritual support. It's time to move on from the old patterns, habits, and fears. Now is the time to walk in the direction of your biggest desires and ambitions. Now is the time to be bold and brave. Yep, Spirit saying it's time, Pisces. It's time to be bold and brave, and this Sagittarius full moon energy is really lending a hand here. Look at that, and I am limitless. Whatever the situation was that you're leaving behind or that you did leave behind, it was really sort of blocking your growth and expansion. And we see that here with the Tower and the Sun card, bringing, you know, towering this situation is bringing you this limitless energy. The world is your oyster. There's no beginning and no end. All is infinite. It's time to develop your spiritual side. You are gaining new sight and understanding of both godly and earthly things and this particular situation. And we see that with the High Priestess and the Hanged Man in reverse. Major, major, major downloads here, Pisces. So really, really trust that. Wow, what a very interesting reading for my Pisces. Sorry about the background noise. Oh my goodness, I thought they weren't going to be making that much noise right now or throughout this reading. So let's see. Clear messages and guidance for my Pisces, please. All right, so we have the Awakener. So out of the ashes, I rise like the golden sun. For some of you, the Four of Pentacles and the working on it and rebuilding, if this was like a marriage or it was like a job loss or something like that, you are rebuilding and you will be successful, okay? And we get the Huntress. So the Pleiades light my quest to be wild and free. Absolutely. So keep your sights set on what it is that you want to do, the life that you want to create for you and yours. And I also see too, it's like time to be wild and free. This is such Sagittarius energy, and Sag is the archer, right? So Sagittarius energy is really helping you, really propelling you forward to free yourself from outdated beliefs or a situation that was just dimming your light. And we get dream. I wish upon a star and my dreams come true. So don't stop dreaming, Pisces. You're going to call in your wish fulfillment, growth, expansion. You're stepping onto a new timeline. And we get infinite. I have unlimited access to the divine mind. So the balance of the masculine and feminine. And for a lot of you, I mean, it's not the main focus of this reading, but I do see with the Sun card, you may be calling in a divine counterpart, but walk your path with faith. Trust your intuition. There are beautiful things unfolding for you. It's not without its challenges, and I can see you've been through a lot, but you're very, very supported here. So I'm going to leave it here. If these messages do resonate, I'm going to ask that you hit that like button, share, subscribe. Check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading, or if you like the cards I'm using, or you want to follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Love and light, Pisces. Take care.